Oh, did you see that? Crazy, right? That man's name is Angel Torres, a 78-year-old man that, as you can see, was involved in a hit and run. More crazy than that, the people who witnessed the accident didn't stop to help him. As quoted by Ron Claiborne from ABC News, finally, after about a minute and a half, a police car responding to a different call happened upon the scene and an ambulance was called. Scenes like this one, while they may seem like they would be an anomaly, are actually the norm. March 13th, 1964, Kitty Genovese is on her way home from work when she was attacked. The perpetrator stabbed her in the back, Kitty screaming, "Oh my God, please help!" The man returned 2 more times, stabbing her again and killing her. 38 people reported hearing the screams, but nothing was done besides 1 phone call to the police. So what would cause a perfectly capable person of not taking action? Research suggests that there are 3 main problems: social comparison, evaluation comprehension, and diffusion of responsibility. When a person finds himself in a stressful or ambiguous situation, they look to others for what to do. They socially compare themselves to others. Social comparison. In an experiment, psychologist John Darley and Bibb Levine used groups of people and individuals, placing them in an environment where smoke would appear as if there was a fire. 75% of alone subjects calmly noticed the smoke and left the room to report it. But surprisingly, only 10% of the subjects in groups reported the smoke. This study was one of many scenarios tested by Darley and Levine that all had the same outcome. We look to others when it comes to making decisions. So what if you're by yourself? More likely to help, right? Not exactly. Check this out. Yes, the second car hits her. In a situation like this, it's more than just a person's in need, I should help. When looking at a situation as a third party, a person is making the decision subconsciously of whether or not they have the skill set to get involved or whether they'll just look foolish. Well, this might have been the case for the 18 individuals who walked by. Another probable cause is that the people diffused the responsibility. This means that while the people walking by did notice the situation, they assumed that someone else would take care of it and it was not their job to do so. When you boil it down, this problem of a dormant society, nicknamed the bystander effect, is caused by 3 problems of socially comparing ourselves to others, relying on other people to handle the situation, and our subconscious telling us that we don't have what it takes to help. Luckily, all 3 of these issues have one thing in common. They rely on public self-awareness. There are 2 types of self-awareness, public and private. This determines whether a person's behavior is influenced by personal standards or social standards. Increasing personal public awareness increases the likelihood of helping. As Marco van Bommel reports in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, people help less when there are bystanders present, but when they become publicly self-aware, the presence of other bystanders leads them to increase helping behavior. As Bommel suggests and has proven in his experiments on self-awareness, being publicly self-aware increases your likelihood of helping in a stressful or ambiguous situation. To see a change in how our society acts in these types of situations, we must first be taught about public self-awareness. Once a person recognizes themselves as individuals separate from the environment and other individuals, they will be more likely to assist as they would normally by themselves. Tragic incidents such as Wang Yu and Kitty Genovese are moments in history where society has failed to come to the assistance of those in need. Many cases like these have occurred and are bound to occur because it is human nature to look to others for guidance, assess whether we have the skill set, or just deny responsibility in a stressful or ambiguous situation. However, behavior like this can be reversed. Increasing a person's public self-awareness is proven to increasing their helpful behavior. Society cannot afford to continue down this path of dormancy. Public self-awareness needs to be taught so that cases like Wang, Kitty, and Angel don't occur. After all, if you found yourself in a life or death situation, wouldn't you want society coming in to help you?